So hello everyone and welcome to this INBOX25 tutorial on our brand new email campaign wizard. So today we're going to be covering our newly designed email campaign builder to build beautiful and high impact emails with INBOX25. So apart from our new design and easier functionality, there are some new additions to the email builder which we're going to discuss in the tutorial. So let's just jump right in. To access INBOX25's email campaign wizard, hover over the campaigns tab and click create new campaign. Here we're going to see three options. For our purpose, we're just going to choose email campaign and move on. Perfect. So welcome to the email campaign wizard. As you noticed, we have given our email campaign wizard a facelift and completely redesigned the look and tweaked the functionality to make your lives easier. It's cleaner and incredibly user-friendly. You can now easily jump back and forth between steps, making creating and editing your email a breeze. On this screen, we can customize the most basic elements of our new campaign. So let's start by giving our campaign an easy identifiable and specific name. I'm going to call this one Intro to Inbox. From here we get into our subject line. We can make our subject lines a bit more dynamic. We allow you to pull from your CRM and marketing lists name tag records. So we can use first, last, and whole name record tags. So we'll put hello and welcome. And we'll include one of our name tags. So we'll do a first name and whole name basis. So of course the email would show up as a subject line, hello and welcome, and the name of whatever record you're sending this to. So now I'm going to enter the name I want this email to come from. This can be your company name, or to make it more personalized, we can use a salesman in our company. If you notice, under the text we have a brand new tag, which is part of our new update, called Sugar CRM Assigned To. This tag allows you to have this email be sent out from the assigned record owner within Sugar. This functionality can streamline a marketing manager or sales manager's efforts by only having to create a single outbound campaign for all their sales agents instead of creating an outbound campaign that is customized for each and every sales agent. This gives you the effective depersonalization without the hassle of manual input. But for our case, I'm just going to choose a salesman in my company and I'll make it myself. So next I'm going to input the from email address, which will appear as the email address your campaign is being sent from. When you initially add an email address, you'll have to authenticate it. Once it's authenticated, it will be saved in their platform and available from our drop-down menu. As you see here, I have a few already authenticated emails, and I'll just pick my own. Next we have a reply address. This is going to be the email address you prefer users to respond to when they get the email. When clicked, this will directly link and open an email with your specific address and allow the users to reach out to you instantaneously. The last step, if you connect to CRM and you wish to send this campaign to modules within CRM, you're going to need to check this box off in order for the campaign to pull Sugar information on the recipient screen. So I'm going to want to send this campaign to my Sugar CRM, and I'm going to check this box off here. Below we can further customize your campaign by implementing several user-friendly options for your client list to engage with. So we click on this little tab here, checkbox for optional campaign goodies. We have a few options to discuss. So the first is the web-friendly version in accordance with your email campaign. So certain aspects of your email may not download or show up correctly due to a variety of different reasons. Oftentimes your users will be opening and viewing this message through a variety of different mediums, whether it be tablets or phones, as well as different internet providers like Safari, Firefox, and Google Chrome. So with the web-friendly version, we're really going to ensure your email is being viewed in the format and creative layout that you intended. We're going to keep that checked. Next we have our forward to a friend option. This allows recipients to seamlessly forward an email to one or many of your friends who are not, but soon to be on your subscription list. The permission reminder is a great way of showing your recipients why you're contacting them and reminding them why they opted in the first place. This is especially important for anybody who is joining us from the EU, as the permissions there are very strict. Finally, we have our unsubscribe confirmation, which allows you to directly send to those who no longer wish to be in your email chain to a specific confirmation page of your choosing. If you don't have one of these included with your website, don't worry, we do provide a generic page that let your users confirm that the action has been submitted. And finally, aside from the email address you want to send this campaign to, you can also include your company's physical address. This allows your users to know the specific location where you're reaching them from. So in our case, it would be the address we have at the office. From here, everything looks good. We can click Next Step and continue. Once again, you can see the completely redesigned layout of the new email builder. It's a lot cleaner and more user-friendly. So we can choose, which type of format of this email we want to use. We have multi-part, HTML, and plain text. We generally recommend using multi-part, so I'm going to choose multi-part here and click Next Step. So here we can choose which template we want to use this email, to create this email. So we have about 18 built into our system, but we also let you import templates from Sugar CRM. Your hard drive or any previously created templates used in our system will be saved within our library. So we do give you a few options there. So for this tutorial, we're going to choose a template already created within our system. So we're going to choose Email Builder and click Next Step. So as you can see, we have a variety of different templates available, each with a unique layout and available color scheme to go along with it. Not knowing which template or color palette to pick is not a problem at all. We do give you the option to preview every color, every template and color option we have available. So preview tab here. So after much request, and rightfully so, we've added 3 new templates that are responsive email templates. They'll be marked here in little blue icons. Now you can ensure your email will resize and look perfect on whatever device your recipient is viewing it on. So these 3 new icons here, these 3 little blue templates, will be the responsive templates on our platform. We're going to choose a very simple stock email here, and click Build to jump right into our template editor. Perfect. So now we can start implementing some content and message that we want this campaign to portray. So the best way I like to explain our template editor is to divide the screen up into 2 parts. The left side of our screen here is going to be our editor, while the right side of our screen is going to be our canvas. So I always like to start by adding my logo to the top of the page in the Assign box. So we hover over this box here and click Edit. From here we can click Browse to look at the files on our computer and choose my logo. Perfect. Once we've selected the correct logo and image, I suggest exploring our image editor, which allows you to resize and also offers a wide array of effects that you can use to tweak aspects of your image, such as sharpness, orientation, and brightness. So we can just sort of fool around here. We can crop the image, of course. We can add some cool effects to it, but if everything looks good from here, we can click Save. Perfect. With INBOX25, we give you the ability to hyperlink images, titles, words, and paragraphs with the click of a button. So for an image, we simply go to the URL bar here and simply type in the URL of our web page. In our case, I'll use our own. Perfect. When everything looks correct, we can click Save, and our image will instantaneously show up on the right side of the screen, which is our canvas, automatically resized. So now that your branded logo is properly sized in place, it's time to start composing the headline and body of our message. To add an image, we can repeat the same process we previously used when adding a logo. We click the Edit over the image box and click Browse. From here, I can simply choose a stock image. It will automatically resize and click Save. Title or headline boxes offer you a place to embed your motto, slogan, or simply label different sections of your email to make life easier for your user. To edit the content of a title box, simply place your mouse over the box and click Edit. A text box will open on the left side of the screen, allowing you to type an effective headline for the campaign or particular section of the email. So I'm going to type a sample title now. As you see, as I tap on the left side of the screen, the right side of the screen automatically updates. Once again, we do give you the option to hyperlink title boxes. Click this little button up here, and it will bring up a place where we can input our URL. I'll simply input mine, and click Add Link. From here, we can click Save, and perfect. Our title box is now hyperlinked. So the last box I want to discuss is a text box. Text box can be used in a variety of different ways, whether you're explaining an image or product, or simply trying to communicate something to your users verbally. Text boxes are edited the same exact way as image and title boxes, placing your cursor over the box you want to edit and clicking Edit. Again, a large white box will appear on the left of your screen. We can delete any existing text and begin formulating our message. So unlike title or image boxes, text boxes have a toolbar above them, allowing us to edit font style and size. So I'm just going to highlight the text here, change the style, and make this text a little bit bigger. Perfect. We can once again hyperlink text boxes by highlighting whatever text you want, and click on the hyperlink button here. We can paste in our URL. Perfect, and click OK. Now, a very neat feature is our ability to add personalization tags within our email body. We can add personalization info like email address and names to make the body of our email more unique. So we'll do a first name basis here, personalization and first name. Once again, everything is in real time, so as the left side of the screen is being edited, the right side of the screen will automatically update. If everything looks correct here, we can click Save and finalize it. Perfect. So with INBOX25, you can move, edit, resize, delete, and multiply every aspect of your email to make it truly unique. So just because you've selected one of our templates to start, doesn't mean you can't completely make it your own by defining your own layout. So aside from logo boxes, every other box has the ability to be added and subtracted within our template editor. This is done by placing the cursor over the corresponding box and either clicking the plus or minus button. So we're going to clean this email up a bit and subtract some of the extra stuff within this email. So let's get rid of some of these boxes here and make this email a little bit more clean. Perfect. So moving a particular section of your email template can be accomplished by placing your cursor over the box you want to reposition and clicking the crossed arrows pointing vertical and horizontal. So I'll show you that here. We can easily move pieces of the editor around to customize it for your specific needs. I'll delete one more section and make this a little bit cleaner, and perfect. So another great way to interact with your users and gain their insight is to having links for various platforms, your social media platforms, within your email. INBOX25 allows users to seamlessly like, comment, and share your campaign on Facebook, as well as Twitter and LinkedIn, without ever having to leave the page. So let's look how to insert social media buttons into your new campaign. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen, and we see we have 4 icons here. Let's click Edit, and I'll bring us up to the text box. We can remove these particular icons and start inserting some of the social media buttons. If we click social media, we have tags for Facebook Like, Facebook Comment, Facebook Share, Twitter, and LinkedIn Share. I'll also put spaces in between these to make things a little more clean. When everything looks correct, we can click Save. And if we scroll down to the bottom of the scene, we see our buttons here. Now, you may be wondering why the actual buttons have not appeared on your canvas yet. Don't be discouraged. The button will only appear once your campaign or once your email is complete. So an awesome new feature with the new update is our ability to test and preview our email anytime during the creation process. So we scroll up to the top of the screen. We see you have a preview and test option here. This will allow us at any point during the creation process to test our email to make sure everything looks correct before we send it out. Another highly requested feature has now been added. The template editor now has a 30-second constant autosave, so no longer is a browser crash or freeze up going to be an issue, as your email will automatically be saved every 30 seconds. So the largest update with our new email editor is our toolbar up on the top screen. We give you the ability to switch between multiple steps throughout the email process instantaneously. So here we have email set up. We can easily see email format. We can import a new email. We can edit the HTML version. We can view the HTML version, edit text version, and view text version. We can also go back to our initial setup screen to change any information on that. So if everything looks correct in our email and our layout's correct and the content of our email is good, we can select Save and Continue, and we'll move on to the next section to send out this campaign. So here's our preview mode for the entire email. Here you can see what the email looks like outside of the template editor. If everything looks correct, we can move on to our text edit mode. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen here, and click Next Step. So this is edit mode. Here we can update already existing text within our email, and also see the plain text layout that you're currently using. The screen is useful for checking spelling and formatting of your template, without all the extra graphics and buttons. Check to make sure you're happy with your current layout, and then hit Next Step tab at the bottom of your screen. In preview mode, you can clearly see any of the changes you have recently made, and make sure your text is aligned properly. Remember, if something is slightly off, you can always return to edit mode to easily fix the problem. Also, with our new toolbar, we can easily switch back to all these different options, as well as our settings screen. And of course, preview and test our email at any time. If everything seems okay, scroll down and hit Next Step. Here we arrive to our Select Recipient screen. On this screen, we can choose which client list we want to send this campaign to. Note, if you check the Sugar CRM box in the initial setup screen, all the information for Sugar will be displayed here. As you can see, I have all my Sugar modules, as well as segments I've made within the Sugar modules. We can also send to Sugar CRM target lists, and subscriber lists. I'm going to choose a segment list I've created within my leads module within Sugar and click Next Step. On this screen we can confirm the recipients we've chosen or have an option to choose more recipients. In my case, I'm going to choose the recipients I have and click Next Step. So here we come to some personalization options. INBOX25 allows you to send yourself and up to 5 other colleagues a proof email to ensure everything in your email is exactly how you want it. The proof email you receive is an exact copy of what you're about to send to your clients, so make sure you go over in detail. On the bottom of our screen here, we have our email testing suite. In our email testing suite, we can preview your email in 60 different combinations of the most popular email clients and mobile devices with our technology partner Email and Acid. So click Text My Message. It'll bring us up on a separate page. And here we get all the different previews. Now note, this screen will take a little while to load because you're loading 60 custom images. But of course you can click on each one. We have an array of different browsers, tablets, phones on the screen for you to look at. And the reason being is, unlike web browsers, email clients are far more strict when it comes to HTML and CSS standards. So just because your email renders properly in a web browser does not mean it will render correctly in every inbox. So, if you're satisfied with the way the email looks, we can click Next Step and go to our final step of choosing when to send this email out. So on this screen, we can choose when to send this email out. Emails can be sent out at any date and time of your choosing in order to give you complete control. And if you haven't noticed yet, we are now able to send your email campaign out every 10 minutes to ensure your email goes out at the appropriate time. So let's use a stock time here. We'll do 4:30 p.m. and click Finish and Save. The campaign's processing. And perfect. Congratulations. You have just created your first email campaign with our new email campaign wizard. This has been James Verdi here on the Client Solutions team of INBOX25, and hope you have a great day.